Today I'm going to talk about a problem which often students feel during their preparation, the feeling of loneliness. You feel alone, that there is nobody with me, there's no companion, there is nobody supporting me, there's nobody cheering me up, and then I'm the lone wolf there. Well, I think I read somewhere that people tend to flock at a place where they get maximum out of minimum effort. So you should expect crowd to be there at a place where you have got a lot of things is available to a lot of people, and there is probably nothing very great because anybody could reach there. But then in this journey, you decide to come out of your comfort zone. You try to scale something higher. You challenge yourself, and you are likely to feel somewhere lonely also. Shall I say that one thing? If your dream is your companion, you're never alone. Quite often we forget about our dream, and then we feel lonely. But if you really are having your dream as your companion, I'm sure you're never alone. I'll tell you a few tools through which you could possibly improve your comfort. In the sense, I'm not asking you to become very comfortable and then not expect that you would not have a stress. You would have a stress, probably you stress, as I always call it. Do not put too much emotions in the goal. That's something which I would like you to advise. I think put emotion in the process. If you like the process, whatever you're doing, you're never feeling alone because you have the constant companion of the dream and the process to achieve that, and that is something which I would like you to keep in mind. Another thing is that always be ready to reward and punish yourself, because then you are engaging yourself, you are talking to yourself, and these are the tools through which you are engaging always yourself, and then you're never alone. I mean, you are the only person who's going to be with you right from your childhood or cognitive existence till the last breath that you have got. You're the one person going to be with you all the time. So try engaging, try talking to yourself. Love yourself. That's quite possible. Reward yourself. And sometimes when it doesn't perform, punish yourself also. So you have got somebody to always talk to. And that's something I'm talking about which will ensure that you're never alone. There is also some stages where you'd like to reboot yourself. Reboot in the sense like lots of tools that you can have for rebooting. Change your location of where you're studying. Change your subject that you are studying. Change the process the way you are studying. Change the target that you have been studying, give some entertainment, talk to your friends or whatever. Maybe you have some personal catalysts which will reboot. You will not probably be forever attending to the problem of loneliness, but use these catalysts. I've seen a lot of students, they have had lots of their personal stress busters and they use them very effectively to just use it as a catalyst. So whenever they feel alone, they go back to that and then energize and come back to it. This is not the total reaction, but it's a catalyst. So try identifying those catalysts and make good use of them. I would also like to tell you that if you put too much of your emotion in the goal, you have performance anxieties. Those performance anxieties would go the moment you put your emotion in the process. If you put emotions in your process, you start loving what you're doing. You start loving yourself. And I think one final word about it, if you are married to your dream, you're never alone. You're never alone. The presence of your dream would ensure that you are not alone. My best wishes are with you.